to know we just building. This is a season to lay foundation, make a name for generations. Please and make and take a break or a little vacation and chase the blues away. You always posting the pictures, trying to look like you're winning, look like you always be working, soaking the moment you live in. Yeah, you got the nerve to be on me, faking your life but I IG. If you got my number, don't let me use it, baby. I'm haters. I'm a haters. I'm a haters. I'm a haters. Oh, baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. I'm in a place supreme and pure and free. Hey, I ain't worried about what's the wave, only worry about me. Yeah. Oh, I'm taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life.
Go hard, go home, go hard, go home, go hard, go home, go hard, go home. Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, go home, go hard, go home. Yeah, these championship rings on my hands now. My head on top 10, yeah, that's hands down. Nigga squad, nigga looking man down. Funny how folks turn to friends now. Your race hard like a target, filling up a knee pocket. Treat this like a playground, I slide on you. Pull back to it, cause I'm mad rich, I'm in the definition of what that is. Go hard, go home, go hard, go home, go hard. Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, go home, go hard, go home. I'm a warrior, I go back to back, they go back to back. If I'm top to top, then the double back, and I'm topping that. Yeah, I beat my own reps. Yeah, I gotta get money fast. Same team, I'm on set trip. Never dog, this electric. When they put big on my toes, hard, go home, go hard, go home, go hard, go home, go hard, touch down, let the hands up.
What up, y'all? What up, y'all? What up? What up in the chat? Yeah, y'all know they saved the best for last, right? Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Oh, let me make sure everything is working. Let me see. How's the sound, y'all? How's the sound? How's the sound? They saved the best for last. Mm, 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 mm. Sounds good. Okay, okay. I'm waiting on y'all. Y'all responses makes me move. If I don't see y'all moving, then I can't move. I'm good. She says I'm good. I didn't get those ones in the chat though yet. I need to see those ones in the chat. I need to see the ones in the chat. Then we gonna get it. We gonna get it in, y'all. Let me fumble through my notes. Let me fumble through my notes, y'all. It's a lot of y'all been around today. Ooh, Lord. I mean, everybody fingers been out there pressing on next channel. Next channel. How many channels y'all been on tonight? How many channels y'all been on tonight? I'll tell y'all this. I had a Kodak moment day. I mean, we had shit wrote in codes and y'all. you remember the topic from yesterday, right? Let me refresh y'all memory about yesterday. I'm gonna get on the screen and see how y'all doing so y'all can see how I'm doing, and I'm doing just fine. But we need to talk about some things. The phone line will be open if you chooses to call in. That's fine, and if you don't, that's fine as well. But y'all know how I kind of bring it with my I got a problem. I got a problem tonight, y'all. I got a problem tonight. I do. Let me see where I'm at over here. Let me see where I'm at. There I am. There I am. There I am. I got a problem. What up, y'all? What up, everybody? What up, everybody in the house tonight? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Now, y'all know, for this channel over here, I have a few ladies that just don't move around. They don't move around. So, to keep them up to speed, I got to bring them the news. The Black Entertainment YouTube news, y'all. The Black Entertainment YouTube news is gonna go down. Yep. Let me. I got a problem. You know, when I break these out, I got a goddamn problem. I'm trying not to do much cursing tonight. Y'all looking good. Y'all looking good in the chat. Waiting on the tea, right? They saved the best for last, just like I said. They saved the best for last. So, for my ladies, don't travel the Black Tube streets, and of course, depends on me to bring them just a little bit of the tea. Just a little bit of the tea for tonight, y'all. Ooh, look at what I pulled out my hat. Or Boy Winkle says, Boy Winkle does this. What's that pap you got up your sleeve? Nothing up my sleeve. Now, I know it ain't right, and I know she messy. She gon' tell this, and she gon' say a little of that, and she gon' add something, she gon' take something away. All that funky bullshit. Yep, sure am. Sure am. They stretch the goddamn truth out there. Why can't I? Why can't I? But we're going to try to put most of what I got out here so that the people can get it. Oh, yeah. I'm going to say this, though, first, boy. I'm going to try to quote a little bit of the comment that I saw. This person had happened to have said, oh, I'm so glad, I don't let the devil, work in my house. I don't sit on the devil's page. That's what she says, y'all. That's what she said, right? The crazy thing about her comment is when you are on the outside looking in. I'm sitting there going, what you say, lady? I'm so glad I don't go, I don't sit on them devil's page. I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret, right? The person that spoke that said that shit, she the devil. She the devil, y'all. It sucks when you got to look at the devil in disguise, right? That's what be crazy to me out here, right? I promise y'all. I'm going to let y'all go do your homework on it, right? I'm going to refrain from exposing her just at this moment. She might be on my Funky Friday list. Sometimes you got to call people shit out that they don't see the shit that they putting in the goddamn mix. You feel what I'm saying? Do y'all feel what I'm saying? I promise y'all, this person right here, I'm going to give you a clue. I'm going to give y'all a clue. Don't put the name in my chat when you get it. I'm just going to give you a small clue. Couple of clues. She don't have many subscribers. She do have a channel. She comes on randomly in the car, speaks into your ears, comes behind it with the bag up of a scripture, claims to be a very hard Mr. Kelly supporter, but she says she doesn't visit devil's pages. And I promise you guys, without a doubt, she was on one of the devil pages the other day, collaborating. Said one or two things about old Pap over here, right? Old Pap. I'm going to give you one last hint. Don't put the name in my chat. Just go back where you guys had come from and look through the comments. I'll give you the first letter. How many of you guys want just the first letter so y'all can go check my facts? Put a one in the chat. I'll give you another hint, and you can go and check my facts. I'm going to wait for y'all. Y'all got to participate here. You wants to know one of the devils out there that's in disguise, talks this crap. You don't have a clue. You don't have a clue. You don't have a clue. I'm going to give you a clue. That's all I'm going to give you. You got to go do your homework, find her comments, and read them. And then think to yourself, well, wait a minute, devil. Say, wait a minute, devil. When you just own and collaborating with the devil? Wasn't you just agreeing with everything the devil was saying? Well, that makes you a devil too. Then she jumps in the car, talks about Mr. Kelly, talks about a scripture. But I'm going to give you one, and then I'm going to move on. First letter starts with a K. Now go on and do y'all goddamn homework on that shit. Woo, y'all. That's a devil in goddamn disguise. She might as well just put on the white suit and cut them holes. And she did put the suit on, baby, and cut them little holes up in. Oh, shit. And sometimes the Bible needs to catch on fire. Just spontaneous combust right in some of these people's hands out here. That's just how I feel about it. That's my opinion. I gave you guys a clue. First letter is K. It's a female. Got her own little channel. Few subscribers. Sits over there with her. That's all I'm going to give you. Now you can go fact check me and go find the truth. I'm going to point out all of these people that has on the white cape with the little eyes in it. I'm going to do it. I get it that it's best to try to code a bunch of stuff. But if we kind of keep coding it, the good people is not going to know really who to stay away from, or really what fire not to jump into. And that's just me. Like they say, I say it. They save the best for last. It is what the fuck it is. Now, I hear them out there talking about, I see a lot of subscribers, a lot of people getting ulcers. Some of them can't sleep. Oh my God, I got to throw up. My heart hurt, my back hurt from all of this and things like that. There's no way that if you can sit here and watch all of the comical buffoonery, they say, go on, you supposed to be sick. Ain't no way in the hell should nobody be losing no sleep over this bullshit. Yesterday we talked about, let me see if I can still pull it up, fictionary functionality, human behavior. Did we not? I brought it up to you guys. And what I mean by that is, let's see if I can find what we were talking about yesterday, because I want to I still have that up. I just want to touch a little bit, just a little bit before I get into the shenanigans show. Yeah, if I may. How y'all doing tonight? Everybody doing good tonight? Let me see a gold heart in the chat room. If you're doing good tonight, I see y'all. Let me give you some shout out though. Charlotte Reed, what up? Harlem, Anna, what up? What you say, Anna? Hi, I have been gone. You've been gone so long, girl. Well, I'm gonna catch you up in about 15 minutes. I promise you. Love on one. Hello, Pris. Hello, Sheila, Nitsa Mo. What up? Oh, my girl, Rolanda's in the house. Tania is in the house. Miss Ver, Peace in the house. What up, ladies? Chris in the house. Apple Candy's in the house. Look at y'all. Ava is in the house. As you come into this house, you guys, you all know that I run 2 channels. One Papoose. Second one Star Pap. If you have not gotten your subscription on the other channel, because I plan on to keep bringing the heat, I'm sorry. That's what I do. Don't forget, if you have not around to have the opportunity to join Ladies Night on Saturday, that's what we do on both channels. It depends on which one that I feel like popping up on. Don't forget that this channel as well is in the process of still trying to reach that 1,000 subscribers out there. You guys are doing a wonderful job with keeping Pap in the stream. I love Pap. You guys gave me that name and I have grown to that name. Shout out to you guys. Miss 777, what up? You are in the house. Sheila M, what up? Tay Tay, I think I might, Mimi, I see you guys. I see all of you guys. Too cute, you're in the house. And okay, I think I got all y'all. We did roll call. Sit the fuck down. Have a seat. We're gonna be a minute, just a short minute, cause I'm going to bed. I had a long day at work. I hope everybody in the chat room had a beautiful, beautiful day. I brought up to you guys yesterday about fictional functionality behavior of people. And today, you guys got exactly what I was talking about. What I brought to you. It's right in your face. This is where people chooses to do, like I said, take images, take characters. My girl McDove is in the house, y'all. My BFF is in the house. Y'all get some shout out to my BFF in the house. I told her but not to log on, but she kind of hard here. That's my road dog, y'all. She is in the house. Make sure you hit that thumbs up too, man. Kick your butt not hitting that thumbs up, girl. Now, you probably be the one giving me that damn thumbs down out there. Come to think of it. I'm going to get you, girl. But we talked about how people are very professional with taking characters from what you see on the TV, on your cartoons, on your gaming stations, and they adapt to becoming where they can play them out so well. You saw my title. It says that who wrote this script to get in the bag? I'm going to take y'all there. When people do that, and there is a person or people that has come across in their time where they've taken a turn in their lives where they are upset at someone, bitter, mad, furious, want to get at them. They'll play in the role where we may come across someone that could be wanting to now do some form of blackmailing. We talked about that yesterday. I have the article. I have my story right here. I'm just going to kind of skip through it. And this is how they play it out, Blackmailing, what they do, a person who they kind of have the problem with, They have something to gain. They can conjure up an agenda now. We saw it play out pretty much. The crazy thing about it being played out, it was introduced to us a couple of days ago. Remember? Jog your memory, right? You had so many people come into play with this fictional functionality, behavior of human beings. Right in your face. Play it all out. Of course, y'all know me. I'm not an indirect person. Very direct with it. So some names are going to come out in order for you to understand the story. Okay? Some stuff went down. Went down. Fury, anger, bitter, control, manipulating, blackmailing. It's all playing out in our face right now. Nobody is going to sit out here and ask these people why. Everybody just made a choice of which bandwagon did they want to jump on to, one, make this more exciting, two, to achieve the self-gratification that they're looking for. And that is, do I choose to hate this person because this person is hating this person? That's your first bandwagon. Your second bandwagon is this fictional storytell that they have now come up with that has an agenda connected to it, where people can actually capitalize off of it. You feel what I'm saying? That's the second bandwagon. How many people can we get involved to make this play out and we can all benefit from it? Jogging your memory back, there were a couple of people that jumped on the hate bandwagon out here due to an article being put out about a little boy that got accidental death. Okay? An accident occurred, according to the article. According to the article, this accident happened many years ago, you guys. It's so old, my dang on kids is grown. That's how old the story is. I get it that an accident happened, but I don't know about you guys, but I'm trying to make sense of how do we conjure up to have these feelings that everybody is having. And what I'm talking about is the, oh, that's a shame. Oh, that's terrible. Like, seriously, my dad passed away May 5th. I feel the pain, but it doesn't bring it back to what and how these people are trying to express how you should feel about a person of something that obviously allegedly happened 20 something years ago. So all this pain that these people are alleging to feel, it just doesn't make sense to me. I can't wrap my head around that. So what they're trying to do is just pour more salt on this situation because of one person has an anger issue about another person. Let's jump on this bandwagon and make it really look like it's really that bad. And it really isn't. Let's get into the shit, though. Let's get into the shit. Fictional, functional behavior. Human beings. I'm going to have to agree to most of the people who always say that, and that is, we're fucked. We are some fucked ass culture, black people. We are. Reality, we seem to just never get. We will never get it because we like the worst of things. We like to hear the bad of things. This story has now taken a turn where there's several people involved. One thing was thrown out to a lot of people out here. Cousin Levi. Yep. I could have sworn he said that he was taking this to CNN. Did y'all hear that? CNN, he says, gonna hear about this story and they gonna bring this shit back up. That's what he said. Somehow it didn't make it to CNN. This shit kept right out here on the Black Tube streets. I guess CNN must didn't want the story to publicize it on the national news media. I guess they didn't want it. They didn't want that. Cousin Levi took upon himself to tell the people that I'm going to pay this money and make sure that your ass is going to jail on a murder charge. So us human beings who know for a fact that if a person has done its time of what your judicial system said that he was going to do, watch this, and the family was probably there doing this alleged court appearance, right? Don't you think that the family that was there, the grandmother or the mom and everything, must have been satisfied with the situation? According to this, if all your judicial system came up with alleged manslaughter, 4 years, do state time, give them 2, let them go. Somewhere, somebody was satisfied. You can't come back here 29 years later and say that you don't feel that justice was done. You should have felt that justice wasn't done when the judge banged the gavel. That's when you should have felt that shit. When nothing happened to what they expected had happened. That they wasn't gonna appeal nothing. They were okay. They just walked away from it. That's it. But 29 years later, we want some shit to happen all because YouTube. Oh, I'm on my life. Oh, I'm on my life. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I'm on my life. Hold on. So, hold that thought. I'm going to give you a call. You can call in 1 second. 1 second. Give me a second. So, whatever happened, if it allegedly happened, that was the time to deal with it. Not 29 years later. So, everything that Cousin Levi made upon himself to choose to do, what was the reason for it? There's an agenda behind it, and I'm going to show you the agenda. If this has happened, R.I.P. to the little boy. If we think about the little boy now, he's like, 20-something years old. Well, Levi done what he was going to do. Paid money to pull up information and all of those things on a little boy. We don't know the little boy. We don't know the story. You got fed an article. People ran with it. A lot of people run with it because they don't like a person. But one thing we do know for sure is that everybody goes through a lot of things. And all of the people that is sweeping this broom got some dirt around their ass as well. And we all know no sin is greater than the other. This is all based off of an alleged story. It's alleged to me. I'm not siding with nobody, but it's alleged to me. And 20-some years later, I have to be honest with you guys. I don't feel nothing of what all these people are trying to make people feel out here. Now they're at the point where this alleged family is coming out, right? I was told that this was going to be on CNN. I'm waiting to see this family on a real live video. I have to see visually. I don't want to hear the phone calls in. You know why? Because that could be anybody. We done saw the setup come along all the way down from Drunken Larry. Everybody out here knows what he is capable of doing. Everybody knows what Cousin Levi is capable of doing. And so on, right? Now, everybody out here is on the bandwagon. Shout out to these two. One of them who definitely came out carrying the cross to crucify Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. I don't care how y'all put it. That's what his agenda is. Somehow, he's somewhat a good guy now to those people over there. That's some weird ass shit. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget the goddamn round tables that they were all having. And every time it's a round table, every time it's time for Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly to go to court, don't forget how it's some more shit that came out. This shit is really playing out right in front of us, you guys. So, you have it now where the family is being publicized. Get this. On all the channels of the inner circle that ain't been up to shit since this shit shenanigans started. And when I say the inner circle, I mean, and this is me, like I said earlier when I first started coming in the middle, when I told you guys, and this is my opinion, that all these people are fucking toxic. All of them are goddamn toxic. But nobody wants to listen. They're all goddamn toxic. Everybody's mesmerized. They hear the voices of all these people. Walter, the sister. Walter introduces Dion, Anton, Darcel, Priscilla. All of these people. Y'all. First of all, they wanted justice. You best to believe that those people, they watch YouTube just like we do. They watch YouTube just like we do. One of the sisters tell you that she ran into DJ at a club. Aren't you the guy, oh, you're the guy that killed my brother. Didn't she have time right then and there, since she went into shock about seeing him, to say, you know what? We finna go get the police and bring this back up. That didn't happen. That did not happen. Not at all. You had a brother come on there that says that him and his grandmother was walking downtown and then they bumped into him. Okay, aren't you terrified? Don't you still want justice? Did they do anything? No. They tell you that DJ should not be able to be driving and to do everything. And all you people out there know, and in case you don't know, let me enlighten you on something. If you go to try to get a driver's license, it will have red flagged in the system to either hold him here, he's wanted. They would have probably let him go because they are unable to detain. Police shows up, they'd have had his correct address. He just applied for a goddamn license. They would have known where he was. This family sounds young, plenty of them, just like you and I. But you guys are led to believe that this was the real family that supposedly knows DJ Tyson. Everybody's out there is under that impression. Oh my God, these are families. How many goddamn characters have been made up along this journey in this shit? I'll wait. How many characters? Every time some shit go down, they just miraculously found this. They found the whole generation, y'all. They had the whole generation on the freaking lives. Everybody. You done found the grandmama, the mama, the sister, 4 brothers, The 9 kids, all of them got something. All these people in the matter of 2-3 days. Because the Levi is a bad mother. Shut your mouth, right? So, over on the Taylor for Mix channel, which you guys already know, she don't like them either. She got some things to say. She's been trying to push out there the things about, the ex-wife of DJ Tyson for the longest. Y'all stop looking for that. What? Why? Why y'all wasn't still curious about what happened to the wife? Now, get this shit here though. Give me a second, you guys. Get this shit here. Yeah, I will in a minute. I see her. I'll see her in a minute. I'm going to open up the phone lines in a minute. Get this shit here. So over on Taylor Mix show, different story was told on how the accident happened. I'm going to be briefly about the story that I heard. A young lady comes on. Kids were out in the drive thing playing the ball, right? A car or something, the little boy got hit, went over. A brother comes out, picks the boy up. They screaming. Mom comes out from the kitchen. She even knows what she was cooking on the exact day. Now, here's the crazy part, because everybody knows in the world that Friday is fish day. You know why? Because it was learned to us that if you do fish on Friday, it brings good luck into the home. This young lady happens to know exactly what day it was and what she was cooking 20-some years ago. I can't tell y'all shit of what I cooked 20 years ago, let alone on what goddamn day. I can't tell y'all that. But that's her story. She was entitled to tell it, right? Mom comes out. Oh my God. Now keep in mind that on the first story, the young lady says the baby got ran over. The brother comes, picks the boy up. I asked myself, well, what did he do? Set the boy back down and then the car came back over him? Didn't make sense to me. All right, but that's their story. Let them run their story. Second story comes along. It's a guy. I think it was, let me see if I got the names right. One of the guys on here. Let me see what his name is. Let me see. Dion or Chris or something like that. Dion or Chris come or whatever. He says this is his story. Van was coming down through the thing. Got what he said, y'all. Hit the boy, quote and unquote, knocked him up in the air. He knocked the boy up in the air. So what the boy do? Fall down in the same spot and then the van came over? 2 stories. That's 2 stories right there. I'll give you the third story that came out. Says that I believe this was another different person. Come on, right? Somebody called in. Mind you that there's a few of these guys in this story. It's just getting out of jail for whatever reason. But nobody asked them, well, what you go to jail for? What if one of them were in jail for murder or rape or sexual assault or theft or armed robbery? Just what if? Nobody was interested on why some of these people in this story, told their story that they were, in jail or just getting out of jail. We just gonna let that go past, right? Not interested in that shit. They want to hear that shit. Oh, you in jail? Oh, okay, brother, but we finna stick to this right here, cause we on the money bag, money bag, money bag. Just follow the strip. Money bag, money bag, money bag. That's what the fuck they on, y'all. That's what the fuck they on now. So he says that, I remember because I was a little boy. And, he was in there and there was a big argument about something, and DJ Tyson belonged to the COS. It's a particular type of gang thing back in the day. Well, they got mad at him, so what they did, that they took him down. They took his rank. So they just made him a gopher. He was just a go-get-em boy. That was it. So he got mad and everything, and then he went out and got in, in the van and everything, and we was all kind of hanging out, and I was down at the liquor store. He was at the liquor store. And then he heard something, the screaming and everything. So he run down, and then he recognized that it was his brother. Him as well said that he picked the little boy up. So the story is being told that this van allegedly ran over this boy, then bagged up and went over him twice. I find that hard to believe when we got 3 different stories where they said each one of them picked the boy up besides one. One story says that the van hit the boy, knocked him clean up in the goddamn air. Huh? Okay. Who are these goddamn characters that I believe, my opinion, that they done went out and found and prepped them up for this script? This the next script. I'm sorry. If this is real parents or whatever, you're going to have to go video on me. You're going to have to go make sure that they on the CNN and on the national things, because this is the big news. They want to make this humongous, right? Don't run this shit just on YouTube. Make it big news. Impress the people very well out here. Now, let's jump back to this right quick, because I want to bring this to y'all attention out here, right? One of the boys, 34 years old. Say he got 9 kids and the oldest one is 15. I'm going to let y'all do the math on that. Either it's what? You done had a child every other, or well, what the hell? 34. So, I'm going to get to the star of the show. The star of the script. That's what I'm going to get to in a minute. I'll get to that in a minute. It's some crazy shit here. Some crazy shit. If you go back over to, what's her name? What's her name? What's the old girl name over there? I just forgot. Taylor Mix. You go back over to Taylor Mix show. At the end of the show, she as well asked this family, well, what is it that you would be looking for? What justice, whatever. Keep in mind that the first thing that you see on her page, her window, is a Cash App. It's up there. Along with this mom's Cash App up there, another guy comes on. She introduces his Cash App as well. Keep in mind that we're talking about 20 plus years here later, right? Y'all keep that in mind. Take y'all down somewhere. That's on Taylor Mix channel. Cash App. You go to the other channel, the Star Guest channel. Oh, Bookham. And this is just my opinion on that story right there with Mr. Bookham. They should have never, ever let Mr. Bookham touch that goddamn story. Because y'all know that I have the Pap and Bookham motherfucking show. And y'all know that nigga, I'm sorry, is full of shit every time he open his mouth. I think that I'm the only one out here that specialize and listen to Bookham. Just gotta listen to him. Slow to speak, quick to listen on him. That's all you gotta do. Bookham show. The family is on there. They want justice. They want to bring this family back out. The family said nothing about, we want to have him recharged for murder. This is being advocated through Cousin Levi. He wants the YouTube people to feel some type of way to bring this shit back out on a murder charge. Okay. Well, let's get into the shit of what Bookham did. Because he's about at the end of his show. And he sits there and goes, well, again, same question that was asked on the Taylor for Mick show. Well, what is it that you want to do? What do you guys want to do? What do you want to do? I think you guys should, this is them telling them, these people who claim that they lost a little boy due to an accident. They says, well, what is it that you want to do. But then Bookham takes it and twists it. Well, this is what we need to do. We need to go in and get these people in, get him, back up on murder charge. The family didn't say this. This is YouTube saying this. This is what we need to do. Family goes along with it. Well, what we gonna, we gonna do that, but how is y'all financial situation? What? That was Bookham's question. Did you hear what I said? How is y'all financial situation? I thought we were talking about the YouTube people out here. I'm going to say we. I thought that you were just trying to help this alleged family figure out a way to bring some type of justice back 20 plus something years later and lift the alleged manslaughter to murder case. We not on that. They done elevated the game. How is y'all financial situation 20 something years later? The fuck are you worried about their financial situation 20 something years later? And I'm sitting here counting all these people right here. So you mean to tell me you worried about their financial situation? It's called a struggle, y'all. They trying to decipher which way they really want to go with this. Well, which way sounds really good to y'all? Because I would choose money too over anything. Y'all really think that they care about this situation? Let's talk about it, because we done had the goddamn defense fund that did a fluky. You done had the dollar for the king. That flip-flop. There's another money master plan coming out right before y'all eyes. Right before y'all eyes. So, Bookham says, again, well, how is y'all financial situation 20-something years later? You so concerned about their financial situation. Then you go take care of them and you give them the needs of what they need. We talking about grown-ass people. And I'm sorry if it's coming off so harsh and everything, but let's separate this. If this situation happened, like I said, R.I.P. to the little baby, well, we talking 20-something years later. And because you angry with someone, you want to manipulate now with money? Are you fucking kidding me? So, got the cash apps going. Mama tells hers. Same technique that Taylor from Mix just had. You got the brother cash app pop up. Got a sister cash app pop up. But then Bookham says, well, we want to take this a little bit further. Have y'all gotten a tombstone for him? What makes you ask that? If they were in dire need of something, wouldn't they have offered that information? He just, out of the blue, needs to know if they have a tombstone for the little guy that's not, that done age now. Okay, well, this is what we gonna do for you. We got 100 and 90 something people in the chat room. We gonna get $20 pretty much from everybody. We get a tombstone for a little man. Not to come off so harsh, you guys, but we talking 20 something years later. If they ain't got a tombstone by now, they didn't want a tombstone. Because if you wanted one, they'd have had one. If you loved your loved one that much, regardless outside of this alleged accident that went down, you'd have set that to the side like most people do out here and go take care of your loved one. A tombstone is on my dad's already. We didn't waste no time because that's what we wanted to do. So now, because we got this sad ass story populating around the Black Tube Circle out here, Bookham offers them, let's help with a tombstone. No, you buy the tombstone. That's what you do. You buy it yourself. Bookham. That's what you do. Show the people, that family, Walter and Dion and Antonia and Darcel and Priscilla and the mom and the grandmama. You show them how much you and Levi cares about that family, and y'all pop that tombstone yourself. Here's the thing, though, it gets better. Wasn't enough for Cousin Levi. No, didn't stop there. This what we gonna do. Now you got Bookham trying to hush Cousin Levi up. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut the fuck up, he says. I'm at work cracking the fuck up. Yeah, Cousin Levi, shut the fuck up, because you messing up the money bag. Shut the fuck up. We gon' start small. You trying. What Cousin Levi do? This is what we gonna do, y'all. See, because this right here shouldn't have happened, and that nigga needs to go to jail for a lifetime. We're going to send another black man to jail, y'all, for something that didn't happen over 20 goddamn years ago. We want to get him locked up because their anger emotions have taken over. You have to ask yourself, and I've asked myself, but I ain't on nobody's team. Boy, who really winning this game? And I'm going to have to say, DJ Tyson, goddammit, boy, he winning this motherfucker. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what y'all say. And y'all know I'm always over here only Team Paps, but I'm going to call a spade a spade. It is what the fuck it is. Don't fall for this shit. Keep your mouth shut and go on and enjoy your freaking life. If this portrayed scripture family really wants to do something to this man, all this alleged and stuff, then they can go off and bring it back up themselves without the help of goddamn YouTube. But let me tell you what Cousin Levi wants now, y'all, because he elevated this shit. This what we gonna do. I thought I was finna get hit with the whole church sermon before he even got to his proposition of the money bag, money bag, money bag, money bag. Cousin Levi elevated that shit. This what we gonna do. Because I think this boy deserves the best. We gonna put him in a monument. A what? You wants to dig this boy up. You want to resume the body. You want to bring him up. Collect what? He said about $50. I think that's what the starting head is. 190 some people up in that chat room. $50 a piece. That's what they proposed over there. Because they want to get the baby back up. Move him over to the big house. What? First of all, I ain't heard none of these scripture characters say, nah, we gonna what? They didn't ask for this, for y'all to be doing all that shit. Cousin Levi wants this baby in a monument. I'm gonna say this. When Cousin Levi, your loved ones pass away, I want to hear about all your babies being put in the monument, because we all know that a monument around here goes for an asking price pretty close to maybe $15,000 and up. I'm just saying. That's just me. Y'all can look up what the starting price of the monuments are. But not only have we sat out here and watched the exploitation of a deceased, and I could have sworn a lot of people uses RIP, which means what? Rest in peace. But we got some people out here that wants to disturb the peace. Y'all know that ghost gonna come back and be scratching these people in the head when they sleeping, right? Them motherfuckers, yeah. That's little Timmy. Asking why the hell are y'all disturbing the peace? I was put to rest. Let me rest. The family dealt with this. You digging it up and them ghosts gonna come and scare the shit out of their ass. And that's a fact. That's a fact. That is a fact. Keep on messing with them. Now, Mr. Bookham goes on by saying, maybe we can do this. Bookham's gonna do this, y'all. He's heading on down to Chicago. The lady says she don't live in Chicago anymore. She's up in Minnesota where it's bite cold at, right? Oh, well, that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to head down to Chicago because you know what? I think that what needs to be done is we need to push the legislative into better laws for manslaughter. We're going to go to Judge Kelly if he or she is still alive. Wouldn't you want to check on that shit first? Call that judge up on the phone while you was on the line. 20-something years ago, he wants to talk to Judge Kelly because he wants the case to be reopened. Y'all do know that's going to cost money, right? Y'all do know that you're going to need an attorney to do so. You don't think that you just going to walk on down there to the legislative and demand that they open up a case because the black YouTube says so. Y'all do know that, right? Oh, okay. Bookham's going to be in charge of that, y'all. He's heading on down. He's going to get the legislator to move on this law for manslaughter. But he ain't got no goddamn strength to be moving on getting Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly out of jail. You feel me? He ain't got time for that shit no more. He got another goddamn agenda. Because as long as this shit sound good and them people all around the YouTube street that's falling for it, that's dropping them 20s and those 50s. Shout out to y'all. Make sure y'all donate mines too. Good looking out. Money grab, money grab, money grab. And them fools are about to cash in. Can I get a hashtag ching ching? They finna to cash in unless somebody gonna stop it or unless people out here smarten up. It's up to y'all. But if you're gonna donate to get the monument or to get tombstone put on there, make sure you donate for me. I appreciate you. Thank you in advance. Thank you in advance. Y'all, this is the most hideous bullshit that I have ever seen in my entire goddamn life. Now, before I open up the phone lines, because I'm going to close with this. And the phones are open. You can put your opinion or you can stay quiet on it. We're going to do the phone calls, though, y'all, 5 minutes, because I know this is a hot topic, and I'm sure some of y'all got some shit to say. And that's why I opened up my platform, because this is opinionated goddamn news over here, and all opinions are welcome. If you have not hit that thumbs up button out there, please do so now. If you have not subscribed to both of my channels, please do so now. It's not going to hurt you because I'm going to bring the shits. It is what it is. Now, Bookham expresses to the people and to the family, we're sorry to hear this, The boy says that here we are, 27 years later to be exact. Yep, I wrote it down. Boy, my ears was tuned in, y'all. My mom and dad, he says, is still suffering. That's a natural thing. We can understand it. But with 29 years later, a lot of people don't suffer that long. They will pick up the pieces, find peace, and move on with their lives. But for me to have this young man, to hear this young man come on here and tell me 27 years later that his mom and dad is still suffering, that was the key word, suffering for the money bag, money bag, money bag. That's how they get you. Listen to the words. And I'm sitting here going, suffering from what? I'm not trying to say that I'm not feeling empathetic or sympathetic to the story. 27 years, they suffering from what? And I have to say, due to normal humanity, 27 years and they are still suffering. They chose to not pick up the pieces to carry on, to place the peace and comfort in their souls. They did. If they are suffering right now, it's got to be because of the shenanigans show of these people. Oh, okay, you guys. I think that they are trying to block my stream because I got a freaking error. So, hope it don't shut you guys off. You guys got to hit the thumbs up out there. They're trying to block the stream. I got an error up on here. So please hit the thumbs up button out there. We got to keep it alive until I check out of here. I got an error. I got a message up there and it's telling me so. I never got no errors on this stream, but it's coming up. So, suffering. That's a key word, you guys. Suffering is to make the story sound really bad, as these people cash apps get posted on 2 channels soliciting. That's not cool. That's not cool on any freaking level. So he says that he looks into their eyes every day and they're just hurting. Okay, 27 years. They don't want to stop hurting. They don't want to move on with their life. And with Bookham coming out here asking these people, what is your financial situation? And for these people to yell out, we're poor. That's what they said. Yelled it out before he can even finish asking. We poor. We poor. You poor. 27 years later, and I'm sitting here with about 9 or 10 different names on here coming from this family. And all y'all poor. Ain't nobody worked. Some of them in and out of jail. All y'all poor. Make that shit make sense. If you're poor after 27 years, that tells me that this ended up being a family that probably didn't make no good choices in their lives. But because they didn't make good choices in their lives, and because we have this sympathetical story coming out here, and we got people still suffering, and we got the sisters and brothers that then ran into him a few times, and you got this alleged car accident where they don't think that he should have done time for manslaughter. It should be escalated up to a murder case, and we're going to change the legislative law, and we're going to make sure he gets booked on murder and stuff like that. Guess what they finna do, y'all? Bookham said this. Yeah, he said it. That's what he said. This is what we gonna do for y'all family, as well as collect all of this money for you. They collect the money, boy. Them people over there, boy, them got the let's donate the 20s and 50s. Okay. All right. Y'all do something. But like I said, I thank you in advance. Please put my $5 attached with yours. But this is what Bookham says, y'all. And I want y'all to mark this date down because we going to wait for it to happen. We're going to wait for it to happen. Matter of fact, I'm going to do this. And this is not with the alleged family, if this was a true family. But because I'm known to be so messy out here and evil and this or that, I'm going to be a little messy right now because of Bookham. Bookham says, I wrote it down. I wrote down your exact words, Bookham. I did. I'm going to put the date down to it. Bookham says that Bookham, Dubowski, and Levi, and Larry. Did y'all hear what I said? Put a 1 in the chat if you heard the names. I need to make sure y'all verifying what I'm saying accurately to you. Bookham says, Dana J, a.k.a. Bookham says, this is what he says. Bookham and Dubowski and Levi and Larry. Yeah. They gonna get together, them 4, that circle. Larry, the crucifier of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. Levi, the manipulator and mind master of the dollar for the king. The Dubowski, who is angry at DJ. DJ is angry at Dubosky. Dubosky reveals an alleged accident. DJ reveals a situation about a female has escalated to getting back at each other. And how did we get back to each other? The exposure of this alleged little boy that supposed to have gotten ran over, where I just brought to you the 3 different stories that were put out by this alleged family on how this accident happened. The killer was, the car hit him. Dion and Chris or something was out there. And the van hit him and knocked him up in the air. Did y'all read that in that article? Did y'all read that in the article? I need to know if is that what y'all read in the article. Got 3 different stories going on. You done had 2 times where a brother and a sister and a mom or so then ran into this alleged, what they call him, a baby killer, twice. Nothing was done. They just, that's him. And they just done, that's just it. But now they want him. But I know I ain't read nothing in there that says something about that they knocked the darn baby up in the air. When it came down, the van went back over him again. But Bookham and Dubosky and Levi and Larry is going to be doing a balloon release together. They going to be doing this together. That's what Bookham said. He said that tonight. Time stamp dated probably around, might have been about 9:15 or so. So about an hour ago. So here's what I got to say. No cash apps until they do the balloon release. Do the balloon release first. Impress the people that y'all are for this family who y'all put out here to claim so much empathy and sympathy for. Do that first. We want to see that ceremony go down. How about y'all? Y'all want to see that ceremony go down? Let me see y'all put the thumbs up in the chat if y'all want to see that ceremony takes place. Bookham gonna set this up now. Didn't give us an actual date on when it's gonna happen. I want to see the ceremony go down. I want to see them 4 do a balloon release ceremony on camera in front of everybody. I want to see it. Y'all, I fell out my chair at work. I was like, I got to punch out and go home after that. At first, I thought I was going to go into hyperventilating or some shit, right? What? I needed a paper bag. What? Yeah, so stay tuned for that. We're going to be waiting on that. Mark your calendars to today that there will be a balloon release from those 4. Stay tuned. See if they pull that off together. Make the shit real. Since they brought out their alleged real story, carry through with it. Carry through with it. You got 2, probably 3. One might be another one that I don't even know about that's pushing this story. And they went from having sympathy to bringing some information to them about where this alleged baby killer may be at, to cash apps, to asking this family about their personal business as far as finance. Where they do that shit at? Where they do that shit at? Boy, them people shouted out real quick. We po. We po. We po. What up, what up? You are on the One Papoose Show. Thank you for calling in to express your opinions. Hold on, let me get you on the live. You are on live. Oh, wait a minute. I got my Bluetooth on. Okay, there you go. I don't even know if they can. Hold on, Sandra. Hold on, because I got to get you. There you go. Can you hear? Can you hear?
Okay.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Hello, chat. Um, all I'm gonna say is this. Um, I don't even know where to start. But where I do want to start is that I want these people to understand the takedown of Robert Sylvester Kelly. Watch how this has been played out regarding this child and who took on the initiative of playing it out, and to see how all of this crap with Robert is tying into this. You can't make me believe anything other than the setup is real. So many people are blind because they cannot see. Why they can't see? Because they only see what man is showing them. So don't question my relationship with God. You may want to question your own relationship with God. Because God has shown me these people that's out here that's doing this crap that they're doing. Oh yeah, y'all know Robert. And y'all knew what y'all were doing to try to take this man down. And now you're using this baby and this family. Y'all going to hell, and I don't believe hell wants you. So y'all better stop playing with God. Because you come out here acting like you were a Christian. Now you have changed your belief of who you believe in. So you can't make, I'm not going to the hell pool with you. I'm gonna let you go there by yourself. So don't call me. Don't ask me to entertain it, because I'm not going to entertain it. If it's not about Robert, I don't want to hear it. And I think a lot of people need to back their asses up and stop speaking on Robert Sylvester Kelly's name and tying him into your nonsense that you guys got going on. Because this nonsense that I've seen tonight on this Sunday lets me know a lot of people that I've gone onto their platform have not prayed this morning, neither have you had a relationship with God. Everything we talked about last night, God just exposed it today. So the rest, I'm done. I'm done. If it's not fighting on the for real for Robert, I'm done. I am done. I thank Dr. Rogers. I thank UPAP, and I thank TBD for what y'all did today to try to come out here and make some sense of this. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome.
Good night.
Good night. All of my callers will remain anonymous. There will be no names placed in this chat. You choose to call in. Your name will remain anonymous. You want to figure them out? You can figure them out. But I will not introduce the names, nor will we type them in the chat, because all of the callers are allowed to have their opinion. And it's their opinion of what they see over here. All of this is due to out of anger. And I'm going to say this. Mr. Kelly's name was brought up. It was brought up over on Bookham Shaw. Mr. Levi for Kelly brought it up. He inserted Mr. Kelly's name on a situation of what everybody assumed that he was only just trying to bring some light about a boy that passed away over 27 years ago. I couldn't make out why you would include Mr. Kelly's name in that situation. So what it may make it appear to be like or to sound like, especially when we're asking, you guys were asking, I apologize because it wasn't me. Well, and I sure hope it wasn't any of you people out here. For those that were, you made it seem like you're painting a picture that this was also some involvement of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly. And that sucks because you could have left his name out of there. You pushed for those people when you asked them, Cousin Levi. Well, because Mr. Robinson, Mr. Kelly, of course you'll add that my cousin, because that cousin clears you from anything, because it makes it sound like that there's of relations to it. That's what it makes it sound to the people. So they can't touch me, or they don't do anything to me. No one ridicules me. No one rebuttals off of what I say in a negative way, because I am known as the cousin. But you pushed a leading question on this alleged family members. You did. You asked them about Mr. Kelly for them to prompt to say, yes, they do. Yes, they do, as if they know him, or we heard of that, or we know what's going on. When you dealing with one situation that you chose to deal with on your own, you guys chose to bring this out to do an exploiting of a deceased over 27 years ago. Then you took and jumped and dragged Mr. Kelly's name up in it by asking this family if they know him or anything like that. So one would only assume that you're trying to connect a dot that didn't need to be connected. So that's what the caller is trying to imply. You guys won't leave him out of anything. It was like a slick drag in. You want to just slick drag his name up in there. It's probably why Mr. Booker was sitting over there trying to hush you up too much. Hush up. You couldn't hush up because you got to hurry up and set the seed for the money grab. Money grab, money grab, money grab. That's crazy. It's crazy. It's, I'm going to say this to the people, y'all, because I got to get up off of here. I work today. Y'all better stop letting y'all blood pressures go up. You better stop feeling that pain that wasn't there before you logged on. You better stop getting yourself, creating an ulcer. You better stop talking about I'm about to throw up. If y'all can't look from the outside in and raise your elevation of thinking, quick to listen, slow to speak, then you'll be all right out there. You're going to be just fine. But there should be absolutely nobody. If y'all say that y'all have out here for the faith of Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly, then why aren't y'all happy? Why aren't y'all laughing at the mockery of the bull crap that y'all see? I'm like, people, at first y'all made me think that I was a weird person out here. Oh, she can't comprehend nothing. Oh, she don't read shit. Or she don't do this. Or she the messy one. She's this and she's that. Call me what you want. But I'm going to tell you this. I ain't the cow out there jumping over the moon. What I mean is on the bandwagon to get your tail feather pulled off into some sick shit that's making you sick. I'm good over here. I gets my popcorn out, seriously, and I laugh at this shit. I laugh at the bandwagons. The comments be off the hizzle. Whoa, Lordy. Now, I will speak on something else, trying to remain from that sloppy shit, too, because it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'll say this. What one person will do after they're exposed to get themselves out the hot seat. It's no difference from being a salesman trying to sell you a vehicle. They gonna sell it hard. They gonna tell you what the rims are like. They gonna tell you how many miles come on that car. They gonna sell you that goddamn car before you leave off that lot. And that's exactly what's going on here. They gonna pull every dirty bag that they have out to sell a story. It's up to you guys to buy it. Me, Pap, I don't buy none of this shit. I'm kosher over here, y'all. This is popcorn and shits and giggles. I know how to separate from what's going on with Mr. Robert Sylvester Kelly than from the shit show. No names on the chat. Welcome to the chat. You are on the live.
How you doing?
I'm doing just fine. How are you?
I'm okay. You know, Pep, it wasn't so much that I was in pain. It was just sad to hear all that was going on behind it.
One second, babe. This is not about whether if DJ is right or wrong. This is not about that. This is about clearly the story that has went on today. I don't know none of their past. We are talking about the story. I'm talking about the young lady in the chat right now, sweetheart. We're just talking about the story of what went on today about an alleged deceased baby and the shit that just went on around this. I don't care whether if DJ is right or wrong. I don't care about if Dubowski or not. I'm talking about this alleged story and who all was involved according to my notes. That's it, and that's all. I'm addressing the young lady in the chat. Go ahead, sweetheart.
You know, it was just a sad thing to see. You know, it wasn't painful. It was just sad.
Mm-hmm.
It was just sad to watch these people bring allegedly family to come, bring it all back up, and for these people to say these things, and these people that's supposed to be alleging this child's family, it didn't come to mind that for them to ask Bozo or Larry or anybody else, what is the purpose of you doing this? You know, why the purpose? Why are you bringing this? What's the purpose of you calling me and asking me about this and getting together and doing this here and that? What you have behind this? What's in it for? What's in it for y'all? You know, like, and I'm looking like, oh wow, these folks ain't asking them none of them type of question. All it was concerned about, bringing the case up, and everything had to do with money and plats. And I'm saying, and when I heard Bookham say, how much did the plat cost? Oh, that $5,000 came out of her mouth so quick.
Woo! You better say it quick.
And I say, wow! I didn't know a plat cost that much. What's gonna be
gold?
A gold-plated plat?
Gold.
You know, serious, and I'm even kind of wrong for saying that, but this is actually what I'm sitting up and thinking. I buried my sister 2 years ago, and her husband cost her more than $1,100. So I'm sitting up and saying, wow. I mean, what's going on? You know, is it that hard for Bookham? Is it that hard for Levi right now?
It done went from a plat to a monument. They don't want the plat no more. They get the house.
And people they actually sit up there and fall for that crap. Bookham is actually saying, why would they even listen to him?
Mm-hmm.
Even Levi. Why would they even listen to these people? We talking about 7 century ago.
We need that like button up out there, you guys. They are really trying to stop the stream. Those likes got to go up. I'm not asking y'all just for the likes. I'm asking y'all because they're trying to take away the channel right now to keep people from expressing their opinions. That's why we need the likes. I don't give a damn about them because of the channel ratings right now. I don't. If we want to continue for this live, I'm getting my message on the screen. I have to keep trying to refresh it. I never got that message before. Or they're going to win. They're going to beat us at this. So I have to have those likes hitting on here. I don't usually ask for them like that, but we want to discuss this tonight. Go ahead. Go ahead, sweetheart.
You know, we got a situation where, you know, when you read the indictment, the guy was up in a van, and then you got Levi Holland, he was up in a concrete truck. You know, I'm like, oh, wow. I mean, what's really going on? Is it really have gotten this serious where they want to take down somebody and doing everything in their power to do it, and nobody, and from hearing all this here, nobody really knows what happened to the child.
Exactly.
Nobody. And if that's the original family, they don't even have no idea.
I heard 3 different stories.
Yeah. You know, you got the dad who was at the liquor store, and daddy, our brother was at the liquor store, and he hear something, he take off, and all this here, and damn, what is this world coming to? And people don't understand why Joseph sit up there and say, we would never come together, because this will continue on forever. Forever. I mean, I can't believe what I've been. I mean, I have flipped. I was working every remote today. I was working. I was seeing all kind of.
Ooh, I told you I had burnt one battery out on the phone. I'm like, what in the world? What the hell? Oh,
You know,
it only took them 2 days or so to script this in. It only took 2.
You know, you got Bookham. They actually want to sit up there and listen to some. And you know, everything Bookham do is always got something to do concerning the money.
Yeah. They
always got something to do concerning the money.
Absolutely.
He did a funeral, raised money for a little old TV show he was up in.
Yep. Oh, wait. Let me touch on that right quick. There was some more part to it. He also told the alleged family that, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to contact the Jade people. Because what we want to do is probably make this a movie out of what you guys were doing. We want to bring this back to life. You what? Okay.
Oh, I mean, that's the same person that couldn't get a thousand subscriber for her YouTube page, but you actually doing a YouTube movie. And I'm so tired of feeding my people hamburgers and French fries. You know, we need to raise money for, if y'all want a part 2 for this here to come out, we need to raise money for it, and it's all over Bookham Station.
Rolanda, can you take Andrina Spencer comment out the chat? No names in the chat. Retract take that name out.
It's all over Bookham Station, you know, and I'm like, wow, you know, what, like I say, money make people do strange things. Ooh, and this here is real strange. I have seen a lot of dirty crap go on, but this here like beat the cake. You know, I'm just, but that's all I want to call in and say, Pap.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's a whole lot of other stuff out there, but that's for another day. Okay.
Yeah.
But that's all I want to say, Pap.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Please refrain from putting the names of any callers in my chat. Thank you. You want to know who it is? You have to go find out who it is. Everybody that calls in here on this channel tonight will be renamed anonymous. I don't want any names on here. These are people opinions of their own thoughts of what they see, have saw, and want to talk about it, and I don't need their names all out. So if you're choosing to call in, you will rename anonymously. Nobody needs to know. It's your opinions. You are entitled to them. So there's not another phone call, you guys. I don't know. You guys do what you do, but like I say, I think that no money should be collected on this until they do what they say. These four people get together. That way you actually get to see who Cousin Levi's actually is. They're going to, go stand out somewhere, get it all filmed up. You want to see Drunk Larry come on out with his balloon release. However, it didn't come out their mouths. This is something that is planned by Bookham. He's going to get together with them, and they're going to come out, do a balloon release. So now you get to see, what's the name of that movie, you guys? Is it called Four Brothers? I'm on hashtag Four Brothers doing a balloon release. That's awesome. Based off the exploitation of a deceased over 27 years ago. Wanting to see the allegations of a accidental death of a child, with 3 different stories coming from this alleged family member who all have exposed their cash apps on top and has now publicized to the public that they are poor, and Bookham people are going to be trying to get a tombstone for this family, but the battle will probably go on with Cousin Levi wanting to upgrade it to a monument. And you guys know that that's a big, those are houses, right? Little small houses. Yeah. Roughly start you around about probably 10, 20,000, depending on the size that they're going to be looking into for little, what they call them, little Tim or so. However, the family, if it is the real family, you can call in, or you can come and sit on a panel with one Papoose if your story is real and if you do have the facts about something. However, I don't even think that I'm really that interested in it anymore. This story has been publicized and exploited enough in the most negative way that I can imagine. Boy. Oh, Bookham going down to push a legislative law down there with Judge Kelly. Okay, Bookham, let's see you pull that one off. I ain't seen your ass getting Mr. Kelly up out of jail yet, but you got other plans now. You got a whole bunch of other goddamn plans. I think you putting a little bit too much on your plate than you can handle, Minty. I really, really do. But that's just me, in my opinion. That's okay, Andrina. You're okay. You're okay. One of the boys even came on and had the story to tell y'all about how he missed sleeping with little Timmy because little Timmy used to pee on him. What? Like you was what? You probably 30-something years old, and yeah, that was important to share. Yeah, he says that one of the boys witnessed DJ allegedly beating a lady up with the wrench on a corner. Yeah, that was told too. I got it down. You said that too, right there. That just helped Bookham solicitate the Cash App even harder. You know, like how Medea do it. He made you cook. Bookham was over there. Yeah, we gonna get another 30. We gonna get another goddamn 8,000 for that. And what else did he do? He made you. Oh, he did. Y'all know how Medea was hitting that calculator every time the boy said something. That's one of my favorite parts, though, in that Medea movie. On Diary of a Mad Black. What's that? Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Every time that man said he did something bad, Medea was over there calculating that shit up. That was Bookham, dog. Wow. They went on by saying he doesn't have a heart. He didn't come and giving us an apology yet or nothing like that. They've been out for 27 years. This happened 27 years ago. I can't understand. You could have went to the Sun-Times paper. You could have went to the Chicago Tribune down there and wrote it out that, this is what we just wanted for our family. It was just an apology from him. But I can't wait to see if they are going to pull off the fact of reopening an alleged manslaughter case from 27 years ago to a murder case. Please let me know what DA is going to do this, because that is one immoral ass thing to do once a person has served whatever time was given to them according to what the judge slapped that gavel to do so. How? Who are you people to come out to place this type of judgment on another person's life due to freaking anger? Anger? You guys got a lot of energy to do this. Then, Cousin Levi, you should have this same energy with getting your cousin up out of jail. Before you put one in there, get one out. One for one. One for one. Put one in, but get one out. Don't just put two of them in there. We want one for one. One for one. You don't get to have your cake and ice cream now. You can't have two more black people sitting up in there. At least bring one of them out, Cousin Levi. Hocus pocus. Hocus pocus. Is that it for the phone calls? Is that it? You guys want me to let me see what your comment says. Hocus pocus your cousin up out of there. Y'all too busy. Fix one goddamn problem first. Fix one problem. Y'all got the goddamn man who carried the cross on the scene. Carried the cross on the scene. Mad respect on the goddamn channels. You got the other one out there who done burnt up a goddamn transmission, never been under the hood of a vehicle that he allegedly is on a payment plan of, and never lift the hood up to notice that it wasn't even no goddamn oil stick in the car. But you want to go help these people escalate this up to a murder case. Why don't you go and murder your ass a dipstick in that goddamn car and stop pouring some black paint in there and making that shit look real dirty in there, and then talking about some transmission went out in that damn woman's car? Why don't you take care of that first? Go to court and take care of your car situation, Bookham. How about you do that? You the only nigga I know that bought a car and ain't never lift up the fucking hood on it. That shit don't make no sense. You a goddamn man. Do you even know what side is the battery located on? Yeah, do that shit first. I honestly really tried to have a little, just a little ounce of whatever. But I'm back to my one Papoose and Bookham show. Because I see that since I let up off of you, you continue to get loose out here. That don't make no sense. I'm going to have to ride your coattail, bro. I gave you a little wiggle room out here, and you done went back acting a fool. You had to straighten up a little bit. That's what happened when they give you time off at that Jade production over there. They need to keep your ass busy as fuck. Because the minute you got time on your hand, you in some shit. Try to give you the benefit of the doubt. You in some shit. Long as I ride your ass, you quiet, you at work, at the Metro Petro, you doing just fine. You had to go dip your ass into this shit when you got a car situation that you need to get your ass out of. Though, did you tell those people that? Did you tell those people that? These people that you guys are trying to help, this alleged family that you're trying to help, which I'm pretty sure they already know your dirt. Because, you came as a pack. A pack of wolves. Pack of wolves stick together. They stick together. So I'm pretty sure they know all of the dirtiness of the other people's background and your background and cousin and Drunken Larry's background and everybody's background. That's just crazy as hell. This is some unforeseen ass shit that should never be out there for anybody to see under the age of 18. This is some clearly adult shit, bloopers, or whatever y'all want to call it. Bullshit. Do what y'all want to do. If you're donating to the cause, please put $5 in for PAP. I surely appreciate it. Thank you in advance. Stay tuned for the Bookham, DeBoski, and Levi and Cousin Levi and Drunken Larry balloon release show is coming up soon. I will be reporting on that as well as trying to continue to follow how much money they pulling in. I will try to keep you guys informed on the date of when the monument and is going to be placed at the cemetery for the alleged 27-year-old death of little Tim is going to be presumed up out of his resting place and moved. I said that shit crazy as hell, though, didn't I, y'all? Y'all know. Hey, I'm your girl, One Pap. I'm going to bring it how I see it. Slow to speak, quick to listen. Y'all have a good goddamn night out there.